What up? So I'm on my way to go get something. I'm not gonna say what just yet, in case it flops and it ends up being a total disaster or doesn't work out. But I did have to clear out the back of the Yukon in order to get it. When I get to my next destination, maybe I'll fill in then, or I'll just wait until I get back to the house with it. That's if you ever see this. What up? So it's been a few months, I know, but I'm going to try and give you a recap of everything that's happened in the last few months. Number one, shop biz is up, so that's what's been keeping me busy. The more cars that we can work on and touch as a shop, the better the revenue and the further this thing goes along. Number two, I actually was able to delete power steering and cruise control. Found some time to do that. So finally got those things taken care of, removed from the car. The other thing is, I noticed all my headers look like this. I say all my headers, I have 3 of them that look like this. So, because of that, and just determining that that's not going to work anymore, got this. This is the PLM V2 header. I've wanted this thing for a while. I love that narrow shape that it has, as opposed to the wider shape you can see. So really excited about that. Finally was able to plunk down the change for this. It's one of my favorite pieces I'm proud to have. Thank you, PLM. So far everything looks great. Can't wait to put it on the car. Speaking of which, what engine am I going to put it on? Well, let me show you. Say hello to the B20 VTEC. JDM B20B bottom end and a USDM GSR head. So first thing I want to do is shout out to my man Junior Valdez. So I was on Facebook Marketplace and found someone selling this swap, which made my life a whole lot easier. It's just been tough trying to piece everything together, so finding a swap was great, but even better was it wasn't a bunch of junk. So it's the head has been treated with this again. So the GSR head has Skunk 2 retainers, keepers, valves, and then Golden Eagle cam gears, as you can see in there, stock cams, and stock JDM B20B bottom end, B16 trans. So it's the best part is I still get to rebuild this engine. He said it ran pretty great. Yeah, it smokes a little, but I'm not really worried about that. I really we put it in to go ahead and see where this motor is as is. We kind of get a baseline on it. It's going to be ran on a chip P28 that he gave me until the Honda unit comes in, and then I'm going to run the we're going to tune my GSR ECU on a Honda. So for right now, we're just going to run the chip P28, see how everything is, get a baseline. So again, this is the before stage of this engine, and then once I start getting parts in for the bottom end, the other B20Z block, the Z2 block, is going to get pistons, rods, the whole bottom end build is going to go into that. Also, this has a I think stage 2 clutch Exetti, and probably matching flywheel if I remember correctly, or action. I'm sorry, I'll double check my notes on that. Probably post it here. So yeah, so the engine's ready to go. I mean, axles are in, everything. It's about ready to fire. Los is going to finish wiring up my VTEC for me. And unfortunately, I have to swap this manifold out. This is the JDM manifold. It was giving me a headache trying to figure out why I couldn't, why things weren't lining up. But it turned out it's a JDM GSR manifold, and this is the USDM one. Got to drill some holes for this right here to fit this bracket on for my throttle cable. just goes right here. So, that's it. Yeah, we're waiting on an AEM wideband to come in, and we need that because it's single cam ECU, GSR head, and then of course non-VTEC B20 bottom end. So none of those things are supposed to be together. So we need to be able to monitor and adjust air-fuel ratio in order for it to be healthy. I still plan on having Dustin do the head work. So yeah, once the bottom end stuff is in and we start taking it apart for that, then I'm gonna send the head off to Dustin while I assemble the bottom end, put it all back together, and then that's when we'll make the power goals that we're really looking for. So I have no idea how much this thing makes right now. Probably your typical B20 VTEC would make, but for right now I'm just excited to have an engine. It's been a few months, like I said, but the good news is that we've made a lot of headway in those few months. Some other obstacles here and there, but for the most part, everything's coming together. So stay tuned. Some other stuff coming.